What is up, guys? It is me again, Michael, aka Vanilla Bear, and this is part 6 of my Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Foxiest of the Hounds and the Pacifist walkthrough. So, this is mission 14. Now, this is a really long mission, hence why the video is around 20 minutes. The reason it's long is because you have to sneak pretty much through the whole entire mission, because of the events in Gollum City. Everything in Prague is shut down around about 10 PM, so there's a curfew. So if you're caught after that, the police essentially arrest you or shoot you if you look suspicious. So you have to sneak around you have to sneak all the way to Interpol and sneak all the way to the train station and all that kind of jazz. So to start with, you end up having a conversation with Alex, and you're just straight out to the street. So if you just follow exactly what's happening in the video, you get to this kind of junction where there's a few guys. If you play it cool, you can actually just walk right past them all as long as you stick to the right and stay behind any form of barrier. And you're just going to continue to this side, heading all the way to the right. This is us aiming to get to the Interpol office / headquarters. The mission's not too hard. It's just, if you don't know where to go, it can be quite complicated, because the main place you need to go for this mission, there's a door to get there and it's completely locked, and I'm not actually sure where you get the key card or the key for it, so you have to use the rooftops, which took me so long to understand how to get there. So anyway, this is us at Interpol, and we have to go and head into Miller. Now, I always find this bit quite amusing, because when you walk in the office, Miller doesn't immediately start a conversation with you, or there's a cutscene, he's on the phone, so you have to go up to him and actually interrupt him by pressing square. He'll give you a short conversation about what's happening, how Prague has sort of reacted to everything. Now, for some reason, I was looking around for random crap here, so I ended up walking into the shooting range, but I've just cut that out, and then we're straight back up and back outside. Now, I'd recommend saving a lot in this mission, because a lot of things can go wrong. For instance, this bit here, when I walk up to this barrier, there's a cut here, because for some reason I forgot the controls. So instead of pushing L1 to link onto the wall, I used a grenade, which caused this guy to see me. So did not start well. Anyway, so we're just going to go back pretty much the exact way we came in. We need to head to the tram station. Actually, no, that's a lie. We're heading to the red light district. Now, this is another thing. I spent about 20 minutes in the main square trying to work out where to go, because I walked right past the entrance to the red light district bar. It's just that I find the door to it so misleading, because it just looks like a window or a poster. Right here, there's a sort of, I think she's a female guard, and there's a truck to the right, so you can't go through that way. As soon as you walk away, just head to the left, and we're going to jump over this barrier, because she walks in a really small circle, so you can't really get by her unless you sneak. So you stick to the left. Once she's facing that way, just continue straight forward. Use stealth if you need to, but I think I get away with it because she takes a while to turn. There we go. Sneak past this guy. He's too busy looking at his other teammate. And then we're going to go up right and head up the stairs. It is quite tempting, because on the right here it looks like you can open up the back of the van to check in it, but you can hear now it sets the alarm off every time. I got lucky and no one nearby could hear me. Now, there's a turret in here as well, which is scoping around, so be careful here. The guy isn't really much of a problem because he's looking a different direction, but once the turret looks off to the right, we're going to head over to the car. And then you'll see a small cut, because I need to cut out the fact that I spent 20 minutes running around here not knowing where to go. But the door to the red light district is directly behind this guard. So we're going to go stealth, pop behind the doors to the right and the left there. So. And now we're in the bar. So this bit is non-restricted, so you don't need to be in your stealth. You can just walk around. I, again, didn't know where I was going, so I was just walking around like crazy. But the main place you have to go in here is all the way up to the top floor. So the stairs are in the far left corner, and you need to go up 2 flights. Once you get to the top, you end up on a sort of rooftop, and you need to jump onto the sort of paracels above you. So you can jump on a table and jump up, but you can actually make it in one jump, like so, and then onto the roof. Once you get around here, I probably recommend putting on a save, because there's a sniper on the far left that can occasionally see you. They provide you with sniper rifle ammo here. I think there's actually a rifle on the wall for you to use, but obviously we're going for the pacifier, so we're going to stay away from that. Now, on this rooftop in front of us, there is a sniper. Now, he looks off in our direction, but he won't see you because he's too busy looking down his lens, so you can actually just walk all the way up here. Now, you can probably sneak past him, but I decided to play it safe, so I tranked him. There you go, let's put my rifle. And pop in the head. Now, you don't need to hide him. No one actually comes along here. I decide to go over here to check because there's someone kind of walking towards me, but he decides to walk off in a different direction. There you go. So what you need to do is the kind of big dome building just in front of you. You need to get into the windows so we can drop into this building. Okay, here we go. And there is a sort of hole there in the glass. Now I'll look off in that window, like to the gap here, but this isn't the way we're going to go. We're going to turn around and we're going to go to the left.
With the Diwali, yeah. Not allowed to
Okay,
go
over here, and we're going to use the Icarus dash to head over here. Once you land, I'd recommend to save it again, because this is where you come across a lot of patrolling people. So you got to play it safe. So you're going to move these boxes in the corner, and you're going to sneak under here. And once we're in this sort of cinema, we're going to head off to that room right in front of us. That guy will get up and patrol and walk to the other side, so just be wary of that. Once we get out of this door in front of us, he's going to start patrolling. Now if you quit, you can actually just walk straight ahead. However, I decided to cloak just to be safe. I didn't uncloak, we're in safety. Now there's a guy going to come right out this door. As soon as the door opens, go into cloak, and we're just going to sneak by him into this room. Now be wary, there is a camera, so don't take your cloak off, just turn left, go all the way down the stairs, and then take your cloak off when you're halfway down. Now the camera will start to see you here, but as long as you stick to the right, it can't see you. Now I think I pop a safety save just in this room to be sure, and then I go inspect this. Now you can hack this door, but I decided not to because it's level 4, and I tried to avoid hacking. What we're going to do is we're going to sneak through the main room. There's a lot of people here, so make sure you have a good amount of energy for your cloak. And we're going to sneak behind the guy and the 2 girls, and we're going to head off in the far right corner. There's sort of like a little gap there through by the TV, and there's a vent on the left. We're going to go straight into there. I sort of pause in here a little bit because I get paranoid in case there's anyone in here. But you're just going to go straight down the stairs and off to the left. In here there's a table on the far left hand side. There's 3 guys. I'm assuming they must be playing poker or some sort of cards. That's what it looks like. But you're going to go into cloak and head over here, and there's a room on your right, and as soon as you approach it you get a cutscene. So this is what we came here for, so you're going to skip that, now you have to escape. So immediately go opposite the door and up into the elevator shaft. Now, I failed to grab on this ladder, so I have to reclimb it. And then I'm going to stop here to buy the ability. So if you go towards arms, it's the ability to smash walls. There we go. Now, it also says there I haven't unlocked the move heavy objects. I will be unlocking that. I think it's in the next mission, so make sure you have extra practice. I get worried about this box in case it makes noise, so I try to move out of the way. But on the right of the radar you'll see something patrolling, so that's a robot. It's going to stop and it's going to look in our direction, and then it's going to go continue the way it was going. Now this just patrols the hall up and down, up and down. Now because it's heading to the right, we're going to go off to the left. You can actually, if it's walking to the left, you can just go the opposite way of what I'm doing now, because that's essentially where we're going. We're going to go through the lasers, turn left, and there's a vent we're going to head into that will take us to the other side. Now there's a bit of platforming and the use of the Icarus dash here, so it can go wrong because the Icarus dash is a bit folly. So make sure you save it. You can save it, run a bit here, or you can save and wait until you get up there. If you fall off here, don't worry, you can actually jump onto these white columns from the ground. So it's not the end of the world. So save it here. This is where I saved it. Because we're going to Icarus dash upward onto this wooden platform. The first time I tried this, Adam failed to grab it and he fell down. And the robot just tore me to pieces. Now, if you're watching this whole video before you attempt this mission, the way I'm going now, you can actually come in this way. And it might actually work out better for you because you're using less amount of energy because you're not using the cloak. But because I used all the cloak to get here, I've decided to go this way on the way back because I don't have a lot of energy left. You can save it here if you want because this bit sometimes goes wrong. We're going to Icarus dash. I tried to go straight ahead, but it's not enough distance, so you're going to go over here and go into cloak immediately because a guy might see you. I'm lucky he doesn't see me, and all we're going to do is head back in the reverse direction that we got here. Put a safe to save here. Kind of forgot to trim that out, and then we're just going to Icarus dash back up to the dome and onto the rooftop. This is one of my favourite missions actually because I like the fact that you have to sneak the whole time. It's like a whole entire mission essentially, because there's so many missions in this game that it literally takes 2 minutes to do. Obviously the game lasts a lot longer if you do all the side quests, but I didn't do them in this walkthrough because you don't need to. I will be doing them later. I think there's a few trophies attached to some of the side quests, so I'll be doing them, and I'll probably make some videos about them as well, so check them out. So what we're doing now is we're going to head back into the red light district bar, head over to the bottom, and we need to head to the tram station now so that we can eventually meet up with Alex.
Hello, baby. You are lonely?
So on the way back, everything's more or less the same. Everyone's in the same position, so sneaking past them's the same. I mean, there's not a lot of trouble getting here. All we need to do is stick behind barriers, stick behind the vans and the cars, and you'll be fine. There's no huge trouble. There is a turret in the tram station that can be a bit of a pain in the backside, but you only need the minimum amount of stealth to get past it, so I'm sure you'll be fine. So we get here, but we're not actually going to go past him because the tram station, I think, is on the right. Yeah, so we're just going to sneak down those stairs. No, I think I stealth. Yeah, so you hide behind here, and when you get an opportunity to stealth, because you've got plenty of time, the guy isn't going to see you. So yeah, there's just a laser grid to get past, and this turret. Now, you could probably get past the turret a lot quicker than the way I do it, but I play it safe just because my energy is running quite low. So I just do sort of first this block, and then I get up to the passing point, and then I go through it. Wait for it to go by, and then run over, and then wait for it to go by again, and then just run through. Obviously using cloak if you need to. So that's most of this mission done, because there's just a little bit on the other side trying to get to Alex, but it's not difficult at all. It's just a few guards, and then we have to walk all the way back to the Interpol station. But like I said, it's just, you know, more or less you've already, you know, like gone past all these people, so a little bit of lasers. There's a guy on the right hand side, but he's sort of too oblivious. He's too busy looking at the track to even notice you. Now, I think it's... Now, I don't actually know, but there is something that sees me behind me there. I don't actually know what it is, but obviously it never fully sees me, so it's all good. But if need be, just obviously put cloak on and you'll be fine. There's a lot of guards here. It can seem quite intimidating, but trust me, you'll be fine. He'll walk away. The other guy, I think, starts looking away. If not, just use cloak, which I think I might do. Yeah. So now that went red there, but it just went to suspicious. So you get like a whole yellow bar of them seeing you. Then there's a sort of orangey bar of them like investigating you, and after that they see you. So you have loads of time to pop your cloak. So it's fine. As long as the symbol at the top right doesn't say like alert, then you're fine. I also lost the stairs here, not knowing that they're actually behind me. Waypoint can be quite annoying because it shows you where to go, but at the same time it can be wrong quite a lot of the time. So this is where we meet Alex, just at Adam's apartment. There's a little bit of a cutscene, and then we have to head all the way back. Now the way I go here, you don't necessarily need to. The only reason I did this is because the waypoint on my minimap made it look like I had to go through this door. You don't need to, you can go all the way down, it's fine, but I go in here and I just jump out the window.
Makes it here. Tell the story. You don't think that what we're doing here is right? Is that it?
On a personal level, yes, this bothers me very much. Jesus, my father was talking about what our social responsibility.
There's not really much to say for this bit because, you know, it's just simple sneaking. There is a bit there where a few guys were starting to see me and I got a suspicious part there, but because I'm already heading downstairs, they lose me immediately. So, like, as long as you pay attention to your reticles, and if people are seeing you, just put on the cloak. Like, as long as you pay attention to that and you have regular sort of safety saves, the rest of this mission is just a walk in the park. Because as soon as we get to the other end of the tram station, it's just the same, sneaking past some guys to get to Interpol. And because this is the station we were to begin with, the turret is still here, so just be wary of that. I find it easier to sneak past the turret this way than coming in. So, like, it can't, for some reason it can't see you once you duck through there. So just wait for it to pass again and then just cloak. Now, when you're coming out, it's always go up the right hand side. I went up the left here, stupidly, but I do come back on myself because we are going to head off to the right. I kind of feel sorry because there's a guy just like handcuffed on his knee there, on like just sitting in the rain, and they're just not doing anything about him. And we're just going to wait until these guys look away again, and then we're just going to head forward. There we go. Watch it, because the guy might start heading, looking our direction. Just be careful, you might have to cloak. This is the female one I was talking about before, so she's going to turn around, and we're going to head to the right of the van, and jump over the barrier again. Just wait for her, there we go, and jump. And fail. And, oh no, wait, we're not even going to Interpol, we're going to the helipad, yeah, so going to the puppet shop, going to go through the garage, and then we're flying to the next mission, which is mission 15. Mission 15 is one of the most complicated ones because, well, you'll just see in the next video. But yeah, so there's only 2 left to get, and then you'll have the trophy. So thank you very much for watching this, part 5, mission 14, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you later.